Hey, 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 welcome to Real Talk Live with wArnette D Love. I am so honored to be in your ear listening presence. It took me a minute, but I'm here now. Let me first say happy Resurrection Day to those of you who believe that He is alive. And I also want to say that I know my time is, I put 2 o'clock, but it's 2-ish, okay? 2-ish. So don't hold me accountable for that. I have things to do, like I had to go and worship today, and I had to make sure that my soul is right. So listen, I understand that everybody don't believe in what I believe in, but whatever and whoever you believe in, I want you to know that we have to do the things that are right, okay? And some of us are going to catch pure HE double hockey sticks. We coming against people, we coming against each other, we're doing things to hold each other back. Negativity is all over the place. Whoever you believe in, and I know I believe in God, He is not pleased. He is not pleased. Whoever, whatever you believe in, they can't be pleased with your behavior unless you're serving the enemy. Because I mean, we're doing a lot of stuff to try to bring other folks down. We're doing a lot of stuff, I mean, just cold-hearted stuff to try to stop people from progressing. And I don't understand how we think that we're going to progress when we always got our hand reaching out the bucket trying to pull somebody else down. How are we gonna progress? Because everybody that you could be actually getting assistance from to move up, you pulling down in the bucket with you. It's just ridiculous. And I don't have anything personally to say or really to deal with it, because nobody's really bothering me as far as I can see, but ain't no telling what they doing behind my back. But as y'all know, I really don't care, because I know that there is one person that's going to take care of all of my issues, going to take care of all of my battles, as long as I stay still and know who He is. But I just, too much stuff is going around where people are just trying to deceive other people. And I mean, you're getting joy from the downfall of others. How do you get joy from someone else's downfall? How do you get joy from someone else being told no? How do you get joy from someone else saying, being told that you don't have to come back to work? You get joy because somebody's walking or catching the bus. How do you get joy from somebody else's misfortune? I can't understand that, but a lot of us get joy from that. And I'm telling you, what goes around or what comes around goes around, however you want to say it. It's coming back to you. It is going to come back to you like I would come back to you when I blow up. I'm going to come back to you, and I'm going to charge you triple. And it's going to come back to you triple. Stop wishing bad on folks. Stop talking down on folks. There is no reason for it. You're supposed to pray for your enemies. So if your enemies come against you, you're supposed to still pray for their good. Because see, one thing I know, that the person that I serve, the God that I serve, one thing I know, that His wrath is something that none of us can deal with. So what I do is, my enemies, I pray for them, because I don't want them to have to go through His ultimate wrath. I want Him to be lenient with them. I want Him, yes, to possibly teach them a lesson. And if He's gracious enough, I would like to see it. Please, Lord, let me see it. But I don't want the wrath of God to come down on anybody, because I know how powerful He is. And so I don't understand, it's just me, I don't understand how we can be merciless, but we're always asking for mercy, and we're always looking for grace. And so we got to put our input into stuff to try to bring somebody else some hardship. I can't understand that. I really can't. But yet we're always asking for forgiveness, but yet we don't know how to forgive. And I'm one to talk, because y'all know it takes me a long time to forgive. I'm a lot better than I was, but it does take me a long time. That is my cross to bear, with forgiveness. And I'm working on that because I've identified the problem. I guess that's what we need to do. We need to identify what our issues are and work on that. And while we're working on our own issues, we don't have to be coming against somebody else because we're not satisfied within ourselves. We don't have the confidence that we need to stop being bothered by someone else. Like my grandmother used to say, your work can mend. So maybe if we start concentrating on our downfalls and our hang-ups, we won't have to work mend. But I just can't believe some of the stuff that's going on in this world. I mean, we're just excited. We're excited because people are getting these hardships, and it's utterly ridiculous. And then to be a part of that, who wants to be a part of bringing somebody down, bringing somebody some battles that, you know, we should be praying them out of? Who wants to be a part of that? But we got people that want to be a part of it. We got people that think that that's the way life is supposed to go. Now, we all know that we're going to have obstacles in life, but really, why you got to be a part of it? I mean, I don't have to be a part of it. I'm not trying to be a part of anybody's obstacles. I have enough obstacles of my own. And this is about a tongue twister here, baby. I got enough obstacles of my own that I don't want to try to be an obstacle in anybody else's life. And that's just me. And I've always been an introvert. I've always been the type of person that I stay to myself anyway. So your business was never my business. This is how I was growing up. That's how I was as a young adult. Your business was never my business. People made my business their business, which made me have to get up in their business a little bit. But your business was never my business. So I don't really understand that part of life or what people be doing when they get all up and through somebody's business. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy, but we have to be careful because, see, even though what you may do to someone else, or let me say we, even though I ain't planning on doing anything to anybody, I pray for you and I pray well wishes for you. I pray for abundance. I pray that whatever you receive from God, it be in abundance. That's what I pray, because there's, I believe, I always say, your money is your money. Your money is not going to help me. I don't really care about your money. I don't care what's in your bank account, because your bank account is not helping me. So if God bless you with millions in your bank account, what do I care? It's not taken away from me, and it's not adding to me. So I pray that your bank account triples. I pray that. I do. Because either way, it doesn't affect me. And so I pray for blessings upon others, because either way, it really don't affect me for the most part the way the world is now. We don't use our blessings in the manner where we should use it, and that's helping someone else. So, I mean, I pray that you get everything that you desire, whether you use it to help someone or not. I pray that you do get everything that you desire. See, I know, and I've been trained, I've been raised to understand that the blessings are not for me. My blessings are for me to be able to bless someone else. I understand that, and that is what I use them for. Every little bit I get, I help someone else. When I run out, I ask for help. That's why with the blankets for the homeless, every blanket that I had, I gave out to the homeless. When I ran out of blankets, when I got to my last, 2 blankets, I asked for help with blankets so that I could give blankets to the homeless, because when we're blessed, we're supposed to bless someone else. But I've seen so many people that are just trying to pull people down, and they're rejoicing in it, and we're not supposed to rejoice in the downfall of others. And so I really can't understand that way of living. I really can't. And yes, there was a time when people was rejoicing in my downfall, and yes, I got angry. I was supposed to pray for them, but I couldn't pray for them because I wanted to rip heads off. I wanted, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go crazy, but I knew that I couldn't afford to catch a case. And so I had to do what I had to do, and that's go back to the basics, and that's go back to praying. That's go back to remembering who I am and to whom I belong to. And because I was able to do that, and let me tell you guys, it took me about 4 years to get to that point of being able to do that. So it's not easy, and it shouldn't take you that long. I'm just stubborn as all outdoors, so Please don't take that long to get to where you need to be so you can do things right. But what I'm saying is, never, ever did I want to retaliate. I never wanted to bring somebody down because they tried to bring me down. And I see so much of that going on in this world today. And it's just a shame. It's a shame. We need to repent. And I'm not trying to make this a sermon, but we need to humble ourselves and seek his face and turn from our wicked ways, okay? So he can hear from heaven and he can forgive us. Y'all know the scripture, those of you who believe that Jesus is the Son of God. We need to start doing that because this is just horrible. This is horrible. People coming against people. And y'all know the bad part about it is an election season, and this is about to get terrible. And I'm not predicting it. I'm not putting my tongue on it because I know it's power of life and death in the tongue. But let me tell you something. Every election year, this is what happens. It gets terrible. I mean, the division escalates, and everybody hating everybody, and everybody ain't done nothing to everybody. That's the whole thing. So, I mean, please, during this election time, please watch your tempers, your mannerisms, how you approach people. Even the candidates, and of course, y'all know I'm a candidate for school board in Portsmouth. Even we have our bad days, just like you have your bad days. Okay? So, watch how you talk to us. Not saying that I'm going to come on, because I ain't, listen, my focus is on making sure that I'm able to enhance the school board system. That's my focus. So, but I mean, I don't want nobody coming out there cussing me out either. You know. So please, let's just watch how we behave with the candidates, during this election period, with other citizens. Who you vote for is your business. Who you feel that is appropriate for your family, you and your family, that's your business. Don't take out your anger on anybody else or your frustration. But And so let's get outside of the election period. I just want to throw that little bit in because I done been through this a minute. And so I know how, let's say, passionate we can get as voters when we go down to elect the people that we want to represent us. Just please, let's keep some kind of decorum and professionalism and love. How about that? Let's have some kind of love, regardless of what your party is, who you want, who you represent. Let's love one another, and then we can deal with each other better. Like I said, what I see going around right now is people just rejoicing in the downfalls of others, people trying to pull others down, people telling lies, people dragging folks in these streets. I mean, what is going on for real? What is going on? Are we that miserable of a country that we have to continue the negativity? I mean, if we put just as much positivity into the atmosphere, at least we'll have a balance. Or is it just the news only reporting the negative stuff? I don't understand, because I think we're not balanced. We're imbalanced now. We got more negative than we do positive. And so I'm like begging for a balance, or praying for a balance, So it's something that really has been bothering me for a few days. Just watching people be so mean. Let me just say it. Let me put it on the table. Watching folks be so mean to each other has really been bothering me. Now let me let y'all know right now, I haven't always been like this. I haven't always gave a care on how somebody treats other people and how somebody treat this person. I cared about how you treated me, But as I got older, I started to realize that, man, we're so evil. We're so mean to each other, so disrespectful to each other. And then, you know what we like to do? We like to call on the name of the Lord. We like to start preaching to people, and we like to just, start telling us what thus says the Lord and what we should be doing and how we should be living and all this stuff. And in the same breath, we try to drag somebody. We're trying to convince others that they're worthless, that they're low down, that they're dirty, in the same breath, instead of letting that breath be the breath that lifts them up. letting that tongue wag in a positive way, letting people know that, hey, no matter what your flaws are, you're still a beautiful person. No matter what you did wrong, you can always go and rectify. Redemption is real. You can get it done the second time or the third time if that's what needs to be. I mean, we need to be putting these affirmations into people instead of bringing them down. And I'm just kind of like a little disgusted with it. But what happens is when I see it done amongst people that I know who to stay away from. I know who to feed with a long-handled spoon. If y'all don't know what that means keeping your distance, still being kind and courteous, but keeping your distance and keeping an eye out on that individual. I learn from your actions, and we all need to learn from the actions of others, and we do not have to join in with the negativity. Even if you don't agree to disagree, and keep your eye on the prize. So I may not agree with what you're doing, but I'm not going to talk about you. I'm not going to talk. I've had, this year alone, I had someone tell me, maybe I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it. It's political. It was told to me by a politician, but I promise you, I will share it with you. Matter of fact, I'm not even just going to share that. I'm going to share everything that he said to me. I'm going to share everything that he said to me. Okay? But I won't do it now. But what he said, it should have bothered me. But it really didn't bother me because I know who I belong to. I know to whom I belong. And I know that man has no power over me. And so the thing is, what God has for us, he has for us. And no one can intervene. As a matter of fact, they're a part of the process. So when someone tells you no, that's protection. Rejection is protection. Rejection means not at this time. It's not for you now. I have something better for you. It's coming. Keep working. You're going to get it. You're going to reach it when it's time. That's all. Rejection is protection. Protecting you for something or somewhere or someone that you have no parts of being around. That's what rejection is. Do not look at rejection as a bad thing. See, people want to teach you that, oh, you got rejected. We didn't this and we didn't. So what? So what? What did you stop? All you did was help me turn the corner. All you did was help me make a detour. All you did was set me up for my next goodness, because I know that my future is going to be better than my past. And if you're not in my future, that means that's the way the future was supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? So we don't have to come at anybody just because they intervened in something that we wanted. We don't have to come and drag somebody just because they didn't handle what we thought they should handle the way that we thought they should handle, and it did not benefit us. No, rejection is a form of protection. So if somebody said not today, you just know that it's going to be better on another day. That's it. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. But some of us keep working mint, and I told you what working mint means, right? Keep starting stuff. Keep arguments up, okay? Some of us keep working mint that we are damaging our own selves. We are blocking our blessings, our opportunities. We are closing doors before they can possibly be open. We are harming ourselves because we're so bent on getting back. We got to get back. Let that stuff go. Take it from somebody that really knows. Let it go. You don't need any get back. You don't need any get back because there's somebody that's going to fight for you. So you don't need any get back. Let's stop with all this foolishness. And I know I'm just talking, to the air, to the wall, that brick wall behind me. That's what I'm talking, but I'm going to say it because who's going to stop me? I'm going to say it. We need to stop concentrating on the negative. We need to stop concentrating on getting somebody back, putting somebody in their place. I remember one time somebody had said something to me, and they called themselves correcting me, but when they told a friend, and they didn't disrespect me when they corrected me, but when they told their friend, they made a mistake and sent it to me and said I just had to get love all together. The lies you tell, the lies you tell. You ain't getting nothing all together over here, baby. Because this right here will cut you deep. But see, the thing was, that's what people do. They lie. So while we're out here gossiping and gaining all this nonsense, half of that stuff be lies. Half of it be lies, and we sitting here just dragging people over lies, over narratives that people want to set. I can set a narrative any day, anytime. And somebody's going to believe it, and somebody's going to run with it. I can set a narrative. I'm going to do it to y'all one day. I'm going to set a good narrative, though. It's not going to be a bad narrative. I'm going to set a good narrative just to show you that I can set a narrative. And I bet you that thing going to get all over the internet, to all my friends on the internet, people that follow me. I'm going to set that narrative, and that narrative is going to be out there. People set the narrative that they want you to believe. Hear me and hear me good. Hear me and hear me good. People set narratives that they want you to believe so that they can benefit from you having faith in them and not in the person that actually gives you your help. Understand that. They want you to have faith in them, man, but not faith in your God, whoever your God is. They feel they're more important. God, they have to set a narrative so that you will follow them and not him, because he tells us to love one another. They teach us to hate and be divisive. I ain't come to teach to y'all today, but y'all don't like this kind of preaching, you know. I understand. I won't try to preach today either, but it's a lesson to be learned. We have to stop letting people set narratives for us, and we have to start doing our own research, and we have to start picking up the phone to question, these people to help with our research. Do y'all know how many times people call me when I'm running for election? People I don't know. Someone just called me the other day, talking about, I'm so glad you decided to run again. We need you. We're going to work harder this year and all that. So may it be. I hope to see it. I hope to see you working harder for me this year. Okay. But the thing is, call folks. Our numbers, the numbers to these politicians are listed. They're listed. Once that list come out, there's a number. You can call them. Whoever don't feel that you are important enough to answer you, that's part of your research. I can't even reach you before you get on. I can't even get a response before you get on that particular board. So you think I'm going to vote for you? Because you're not listening to me. And I'm the one that got to go out here and vote and help hire you. That's how you do. You do your own research. Stop letting people put stuff in your head without checking behind them. Stop letting folks set narratives in your life, because they'll set a narrative, and it don't just be one person. You got different people setting these narratives, and it's all working together for one cause. It's all in the background, they're together, but it looks like it's coming from every which way, north, south, east, and west. It's the different little things that's happening, but it's one narrative. This is not good. This is not good. This person is not good. This person don't care. It's been done to me. It's been done to me a couple times. So I can tell you what I know. Stop letting people set narratives in your mind. Research for yourself. Pay attention to these certain people that's care. Like my grandma used to say, a dog that brings a bone will carry a bone. Follow the bone. Follow the bone. Follow that person that's carrying that information, and pay attention to how they are. Is this person messy? Does this person stay in some junk? Is this person good? Is this person reliable? Can I listen to this person because they are accurate most of the time? Or does this person act on emotions? Follow the bone. Follow the bone. Follow the bone. Stop letting people give you their narratives and making your decisions off of their narratives. Y'all know I got so many different stories, but I'll never forget when somebody had a narrative on something dealing with my family. I'll never forget that about my family. One thing y'all got to remember, and we all have to remember, you cannot come between two heads that lay in one bed. And you cannot come between family. Family is going to fight. Family is going to fuss. But at the end of the day, family is family. And when you don't see it, family is getting together. Stay out of family's business. Listen, what goes around will definitely come around. And love want to be outside of that loop. Y'all see this loop right here? You see this loop? This is y'all and other people. I ain't going to say y'all, but this is people, the messy people. And this stuff is just going around, coming around. This is what love want to be. On the outside of that. This is where you want to be. On the outside of that loop. Let them people destroy themselves. Don't you be a part of it. Stay on the outside of this loop. Okay? Because this right here is destruction. This is mess. This is not good. Stay in the good. Y'all get it? Because what goes around comes around. And I'm about sick of it. Aren't y'all? Listen, thank you for joining Real Talk Live on that D-Love. And I want to, before I even go, I want to talk to this young lady I met. Her name was Dee Dee from Virginia. Dee Dee from Virginia gave me some ideas, and some wonderful ideas. And I want to tell you what she said. She said, we want to always concentrate on what we can do right now. No matter what it takes to actually get the ball in stone, or get it written in stone, or get the ink dry, we want to concentrate on what it takes or what we can do about a situation that we're concerned with right now. And it just gave me so many ideas. So I'm going to do little segments because I'm so concerned about our kids. I'm so concerned about them being able to cope on the outside world once they graduate. So I'm going to have little segments that I teach, 10 minutes top, I would say, and just teaching them little life skills when I go out and speak. Because y'all do know I go speak to kids every year, and I'm going to do these same segment for the kids because I am very concerned about them being able to cope in real life, in adulthood. And so I want to thank you, Dee Dee from Virginia, for giving me your generational view, because she was much younger than me. And all it takes, you guys, is somebody to listen. You have to listen. And then to the politicians, if you don't listen to your constituents, the ones that put you there, you really don't belong there. And I'm telling you this, whether I get a seat or not, which I know that I have no doubt that God will place me in a seat this year. And if he doesn't, that means it wasn't for me. But if you're not listening to the people, you're not doing your job at all, because their voice should be considered. Thank you once again for joining Real Talk Live on that D-Love. May God bless you real good. Know that he loves you. I love you. Make sure you love yourself, and you can go on and love someone else. Until we shall meet again, may you be tremendously blessed and forgiven of your sins. Take care now.